Two title matches, a wild Joe Hendry on the commentary team with five-time Booker T and Vic Joseph, who's not got much to him apart from the fact he's an alright commentator, but will he ever get promoted? Personally, I think he's better than Corey Graves at play-by-play, so I would actually promote him. I'm just going to think out loud here. Do you agree with that before we rate this show and look at the ratings on this show?
Yep, Vic Joseph for me, he's worth a spot on the SmackDown team.
See the people that actually bury Booker T, by the way? I don't think they have a brain cell. Why did people bash Booker T's commentary, but they'll like bow down to some other jobbers? And also, Raw added some guy on ESPN. What, is he on Raw yet?
Nope.
The guy for ESPN came out and said that Michael Cole's the greatest of all time. Just completely glossing over JR. Now, someone commented, he's only saying that because JR's not with the company and Cole still is. Doesn't mean you have to fucking bullshit, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's a WWE excuser. There's no excuse for saying that. Doesn't what? So
killing Mbappe.
So no, but does that mean you have to say that if someone says who's better, Hulk Hogan or fucking Sami Zayn, you have to say that Sami Zayn's better because he's with the company?
You know,
bullshit.
To use foot. I mean, I don't know who the current quarterback is for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but I know it ain't fucking Tom Brady. So is he better than Tom Brady? Because he's there. He's the GOAT. No, load of shite. Doesn't work that way. But I'll tell you what's here in living colour. It's WWE NXT, and the colour is red.
CM Punk.
Yes, you wish it was CM Punk, but the colour's red, and red indicates down, and the ratings went downtown. Not quite the brown town.
We're going down, 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 as Marcus Corvon's theme used to say.
Yep, last night's show, which it definitely was last night. Don't know why I said that, like there was a hint of sarcasm in there. It definitely was last night. It averaged 610,000 viewers, which means it fell from last week's 656, which means it's down 46,000 viewers. That's a lot of people.
Yep, 7%.
That's the amount of people that tune into Collision, so...
Yeah, so down 7%. And it's no surprise. I actually thought and this had two title matches. You had both the NXT Championship and the NXT North American titles on the line. But then again, were they really on the line? Because they were both cop-out matches. I mean, neither title was ever in any risk of changing. See, I hate that now about WWE. You very rarely get title matches. And when you do, you either know for a fact the title's not changing, or it's a title match where the belt is not important in the slightest and you couldn't give a fuck if it changes or not.
I actually feel so sorry for Trick Williams, by the way. I feel like he was getting all these programs with people who were actually alright. I never liked Dragunov, right? I don't. But he's better than, you know, that other guy. Who's the other guy that was in the match with Trick Williams, the black guy? Not the two for AEW.
Siobhan Evans.
He's a fucking jobber.
That's a Wesley lookalike.
Wesley lookalike. I mean, they're both shite and they both draw hee-haw dimes. But, you know, you had like Carmelo Hayes. Like, I thought Dragunov, I think the fact he was in the world title picture for a year just established him on NXT. I think Trick Williams was being dealt a shit card, having to like have these matches with jobbers, and they've took the belt off him. I think the only reason the belt should have come off Trick Williams, well, actually two reasons. One, if you're going to give it to Joe Hendry, and two, if you just actually want to call Trick Williams up. Is he going to go like third in the queue behind the 10 man and Javon Evans? Come on, what are we doing here?
Yeah, he did get he was dealt a hard hand because he didn't have Trick Williams, he didn't have Carmelo Hayes to feud with for the belt, he didn't have Braun Breaker to feud with for the belt. He's won the belt and then he's just been taking on bums and then he lost to a bum. I mean, Trick Williams versus Sean Spears, Siobhan Evans and that Page guy. How is that three guys that deserve to be competing for the title? Just fucking not.
I mean, it sounds like a throwaway match, like a number one contendership match for the North American title, let alone the NXT title. And what was the other match? Women's North America or men's?
No, men's North American.
By the way, why did they add a women's North America?
Yeah, I mean, that belt's fucking already irrelevant.
But would you argue that it makes more sense on NXT? Because I think there's a lot more women, and on the main roster,
I tell you what,
a brand split.
I would rather have an NXT North American Women's Championship than get two belts added to the main roster, Women's US and Women's Intercontinental title, because for me, that would be almost be the final straw in killing wrestling, having another two belts. Look how boring Bayley's run is absolutely abysmal. Look how boring that. And imagine adding another two. I mean, Liv Morgan doesn't even defend her title. Are we going to add more belts? What's the point? Oh, but the mid card women need it. No, because then it's just so everybody can get a belt passed around them. It really is pathetic. See, if you're in the mid card as a woman, you don't deserve a belt.
No, I agree. I mean, the main roster with 2 mid card belts either side on each brand, I actually can't think of anything worse than that, to be honest. But I hear you asking in the back, what about the 18 to 49? Well, it did an average of a 0.20, which is down from the 0.24 that it did last week. So everything...
17% down, buddy.
Everything is telling us downtown. And in terms of the clips, everybody's crying out for the clips. The only clip to do over 100,000 was Joe Hendry, and he actually did 194,000, which, compared to the next highest one, was 115,000 more than the highest one, which was Roxanne Perez and Tia Hale. So Joe Hendry, just clear.
You keep calling her Tia, and I'm pretty sure it's Fia.
Tia Hale, Fia Hale, doesn't really matter, alright? She went to university, I didn't. Even though it's Chase University a real one, I'm not too sure, but, you know, you add all these clips together, man, it's like, Joe Hendry still smokes them. Well, maybe not if you add them all together, just because there's a sheer amount of them. But my point is, you know, you can double any of them, triple some of them, and they're getting nowhere near them.
Look at that, though. Ethan Page versus Dante Chet. This is an NXT title match. And look at the views it's getting. Could you imagine if it was Joe Hendry versus Trick Williams a few weeks ago?
The only
NXT
clip doing worse is the fucking OC interview.
And within reason, OC fucking suck.
Yo, if WWE uploaded a clip of me and you talking about their show, it would fucking get more than the OC. I'm convinced.
Oh, the OC need canned. Why the fuck are they still here? Seriously?
No. Like, listen, why are they still here? The OC. I bet you turn on the AC because the room's turning to shite. Talking about the OC, but I tell you what, right? WWE must be looking at those. Like, how's Obafemi and Duke Hudson outdrawing the world title match? No, compare that. Compare that to the main roster. Sami Zayn against fucking Chad Gable is not outdrawing like Roman Reigns against Cody Rhodes.
Even Page is a bum, though.
He is, but the world title should mean something.
It should, but it doesn't.
You know, it's not like Obafemi. It's not like you've got Randy Orton against Cena, right, for the US title, but then the main event you've got like Sami Zayn against Jinder Mahal.
No, but Obafemi is more over than Ethan Page because he's been a part of WWE longer. That is a fact. That he will get more views because he's been in the company longer. Ethan Page, he was good in the North. Nobody watches TNA, we don't fucking know.
Well, he could take all of these guys and fuck off to the wall if he really wants, because you know what? They all fucking suck. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to end it here for the NXT ratings. A really poor number. Shawn Michaels can pretend he's cooking, but I'm actually just sick of the cooking analogies.
I put them to bed, seriously.
And I was going to say the wonky eye comments, but I haven't really.
That's us that make them.
That is us that make them, but you know what? I'm just sick of DX. I miss the old. See when McMahon came out and the old Austin.
I spoke earlier about it's ironic that like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, two guys that were known for burying people and putting down younger guys back in the day and being bullies in general, are now like almost pushing these guys. And do you think it's like regret or something or?
Redeeming, yeah.
Do you think like
at least with Shawn Michaels, what I would say is he found God. Shawn Michaels clearly changed between like when he was doing that and when he came back in 02.
I look at all those people he put over. A single one, buddy.
No, he did.
Who did he put over that wasn't already an established main eventer?
Well, I think throughout 03, like, I mean, he put over like Orton and shit and Batista.
We have about 20 guys helping them. Come on. I'm the game. I need to have the belt.
No.
For 4 years.
No, Triple H did. I'm talking about Michaels. Triple H big nose, but that's what I'm saying. Triple H has no fucking excuse. I feel like with Michaels, he turned over a new leaf. He found the big man up the stairs. Well, Triple H couldn't find him because his nose was blocking God. Anyway.
So you don't think Shawn Michaels is spray painting the N-word on Obafemi's car, no?
Well, maybe he's finishing with a W and an O. Because he joined the NWO in 2002.
Maybe, aye.
Anyway, guys, Michaels 316 says, one eye sees 16, the other sees 3.